In this example, let's understand how to draw this with value change. First, we will fill this with charcoal powder. You can take the help of a sponge, you can take the help of a brush also. For beginners, let us draw little bit line, and once you get used to a human figure, then you can directly start drawing from the highlighting part. Know that this is the main part where we are working on the hair and positioning and the angle of the face. Here we are not going to make a very prominent face, prominent structure. It's just values which will tentatively talk about the postures, the highlight area and all. So say this is the area. Now I think that the hand is little smaller. We will work on this part, and this is the boy which is taking a shot. Is the ball. The next person is dribbling with him, struggling to take the ball. We will make little bit posture with the motions, and then one more guy, and he's also running along with them. This is just a street football, and we have given little bit structures here and there. Once this is over, with the mechanical eraser, we will start highlighting the color, the places where we have heavy exposures. So wherever we have a high exposure, we will remove that area and keep our page exposed. So first I am taking a help of electrical eraser. Now with the needle eraser I will start removing it, because I don't want exact the brightest part like the way I am removing it now. So your electrical eraser will give the whitest part. After that I need a medium value. To have a medium value, I will start using needle eraser. Needle eraser will keep some of the values of charcoal in the paper. What happens is that a charcoal has a very low bonding with the paper. So whenever you have charcoal drawing, after the draw, you have to spray fixative so that it gets stuck with the paper. So with the help of needle eraser, I am removing all the highlighted part. Say there are homes, there are little bit structures, I have made a little bit stone, and then with the help of again little bit charcoal, I needed some of the places where some darkness I needed it. Because this is a very ordinary Bristol paper, so the holding power of the paper is very less. So in that case I would be using a general charcoal pencils wherever I need a little bit highlight. Now I'm using a stamp. Every time I put my stamp inside the charcoal powder and I put back some of the darkness. Now again with the needle eraser I'll remove wherever I needed this highlighting part, make couple of structures from the house. Then we will give this trees a little bit shape. Say there is one more man coming up, and then give these houses a little bit structure, more whiteness. So whenever we change these values, these shadows, the main play of games comes up, the force, the fight between the two players. Everything is all about how you are changing the values, whether there is a high exposed of white paper or wherever required. Now these are the upper layer of the human body where I want to uh, put more emphasis of light. So that's why I'm giving it specially. This is the hand area, and this dress, I want this dress to be, say this is a dress where half of the dress, half of the t-shirt is white, and that's why there are layers of drape. The fabric is folding here, and little bit uh, highlight on the forehead and on the cheek. Once this is done, then we will start working on the bottom, on the knee part, and some of the part in your other legs. So remember, this mechanical eraser can remove most of the charcoal. So if you can play with the pressure, if you put a gentle pressure, then it will leave some of the charcoal on the paper. So once this is done, then I will start working on the wheel. Say there is a little bit part of the cycle is visible, so one cycle they have kept it, just creating some of the structures which you can see it in a smaller bilane and small. spokes are looking out. So once this is done, now once this is over, we will give some of the highlighting here and there so that this picture gives more impact on the drawing. Once this drawing is over, we can start working on the sky part where the trees, we can show that there are gaps between the trees where we can see the sky. So I'm just touching and giving a dot like structure in random areas so that this mechanical eraser take up all the small areas. Once this is over, then you can have a final touch on few of the areas, and you can leave here, you can add more details, but I feel value drawing is all about keeping it more realistic.